What's up? All right, this is I'm gonna do a little part two for y'all. Um, so part two, even though there's no, and I know there's a lot of PUA material out there that has examples of conversations, and I know that you can, if you guys want to look at any of that stuff, knock yourself out. Go to YouTube. If you see something that you identify with and you think it's gonna help you, then by all means use it. But I personally think that unless you put it into action, it's not gonna work. Um, but let me say this. I think that a few things that are pretty good to do in conversation is first of all, don't be angry. Don't come off as angry guy. And I know women can make you angry and that can make you frustrated, but don't come off as angry. There's a lot of anger going around now. A lot of anger. What the fuck is angry? And I made a video about like hood rats versus black women and on regarding stereotypical black women, but um, and for anybody that's listening that's white, I mean this applies to anybody. I don't let that shit bother me because I don't hang around those kind of women. I mean they do what they do. Don't bother me. It doesn't affect me. Or when women are, some people are saying, oh, she's a bitch, oh, she's mean, she's whatever. I mean, if somebody's like that, then just walk away. It's not worth your time or your energy. Um, Going into that, you want to have a very cool, um, charismatic, positive vibe to you. You want to create an air that you're a interesting, fun person to be around. You may not be that way in the beginning, but fake it till you make it. Or at least try to have something going internally. That says that I'm interesting. She needs to know who I am. You know, and not only that, not all your conversations are going to be successful. I think someone, and I can't remember who it was, said like, the difference between mastering the pickup is if you approach five women, then you can get five women, or five women you can get five numbers, or which is a bunch of bullshit. Because some days your mojo is working, some days it ain't. You're not going to get every single woman that you approach. That's just a fallacy. It's not true. So approach often, I guess. Um, but yeah, you definitely want to create an air of I'm the guy that you need to be with, or I'm someone that's interesting, or be bold in your conversation. You know, don't get caught up in her bullshit. Oh, all guys are like this, or all guys are whatever, or all guys are dog. Yeah, I'm a dog, whatever. You know, you don't throw her off balance. Sometimes, or but it all depends on who you're talking to because you know like I said before, women like to be stimulated. So, like I said, if it's a co-ed or if it's a cougar, who cares? They all want stimulation. So, but depending on where you're talking, if you're talking, you're not going to talk to and approach a woman in a nightclub the same way you are if you're at the bookstore or the coffee shop. Those are two totally different conversations to have. And how you have your version of that conversation is on to you. And some people have been emailing me about, well, why don't you, do you teach this stuff? I might, maybe later on. I don't know. That's why I'm giving all this stuff away for free. Like I said, if I did this, I would have y'all come to a boot camp, and it wouldn't be on any kind of, you know, I mean, this would be some elite shit. This wouldn't be any kind of just a normal boot camp. Because first of all, I'd never fly out to somebody else's city. I'd have you come to where I'm at. I'd have you come to where I can explain some shit and show you the real deal of what's going on. And I wouldn't fly out to your city. Why? It's shit. But anyway, as far as like how to have a conversation with women, I would definitely say that, remove all that anger and hostility and frustration that you have and just play it off and know that every woman that you talk to is not going to be the love of your life or your next conquest. She may be, but don't go in you know, with such high expectations. I think a lot of times it's what we do. We go in with a lot of high expectations. And so I think I got to kind of tone down the how to get laid for real. I got to got to kind of help some of you guys out with just how to conversate for real and how to talk to women for real, which is fine, because going straight for the how to get laid for real is not for everybody. It's really not. So I hope that kind of helps you out. Maybe it didn't. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, as many of my managers have said over the years, hit me up, PM me, give me some love, give me some hate. I especially love the hate. Oh, speaking of the hate, I had a little comment the other day where it said, and the guy was white, and I know I have white listeners, and people that subscribe to me that are white, because I think what I have to say is universal. Sometimes, yeah, I do talk about black and white issues because I'm a black man, and there's certain things that I just want to address. But he said, "Is all sleeping with black women? Is that all that black men? Is that black men's goal in life? Is that their goal in life?" And I thought to myself, sleeping with any woman should not be your goal in life. And I looked at, I saw who he was, and I'm like, this is an example of being a hater. And I'm not mad at him, because I like haters. They're cool with me. You want to hate on me, that's good. But that anger comes from, a little bit of racism. Maybe he's not a Klan member or a neo-Nazi, but, there's a little bit of racism to that comment. And there's a little bit of hate to that comment. But that just goes to show you that, a little bit of the frustrations that some guys have. You should be out there trying to, why are you worried about a black man who's dating a white woman? Why are you worried about a white man dating a black woman? Why is that even in your thought process? Who cares? How is that helping you out? So maybe this is someone that doesn't do well with women, and he saw my video and was all offended by it, which is fine, and that's cool. But yeah, the most important thing that and I'm probably gonna have to do an entire video on not being a hater. Don't be a hater. You can't be a player and be a hater at the same time. Sorry, you can't. You can't even be cool and be a hater at the same time. Get out of the hater mentality. You're not angry at anybody. You're not angry about anything. Somebody's doing their thing and they're doing them. You let them do them. All right. Peace.